make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance the hate away. You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance the hate away. You make me feel like dancing. I feel like dancing. Woo, dancing. Woo, dance the hate away. What? Too much?
A little. Welcome back, everyone, to the Falcon's Nest. And guys, we gotta talk.
Last week, we did a little bit of a, parody thing. Talking about how everybody hates the new Captain America. We just want to make sure you know that is aimed at the character, not the actor.
We have nothing against Wyatt Russell, and honestly, the fact that so many people do is rather disturbing. I know that we shouldn't be a stranger to this, considering, what goes on, like, the Star Wars fandom and all that, and all the other fandoms, but the fact that this guy, within 5 seconds of his premiere, suddenly had, like, a hate fandom, like, it's rather ridiculous. And I get it. This character is meant to be written in that you know that he's not the appropriate Captain America. You know something's going to be up to that, makes you hate him or something. But this is going too far, guys. And especially after the last episode, because last episode they brought back a villain, Baron Zemo, who, memory serves me right, everybody hated after Civil War because, everyone complained how, he's just an ordinary guy who somehow managed to take down all the Avengers with his very convoluted plan. I don't remember anybody liking him at that point. And now he comes back in that episode, last episode, and he dances for 3 seconds, and suddenly everybody loves him. People are demanding the Zemo cut, where he dances for like an hour. What the hell, guys? Honestly, I didn't even notice him dancing. I
didn't remember it either.
It was so brief. I didn't even catch it.
There was so much other stuff going on. I don't even remember.
Yeah, but somehow this is the thing that sticks out. This is the thing that makes everybody love Zemo. And I'm not hating on Zemo per se. I'm glad that they actually are making him more of a dimensional character and makes him make you guess whether he really is still under his own agenda or if he could possibly be a cool guy. I don't mind that, but the fact that he's getting all the love while the supposed good guy's getting all the hate, especially the actor, that rubs me the wrong way.
We've had enough of this already with the Star Wars fandom and their, vitriol towards Kelly Marie Tran, and even going further back, episode 1 with Ahmed Best and playing Jar Jar Binks. It's I get it, you don't have to like the character, but sending death threats? No. Not to the actors. They don't deserve that. They're just trying to portray this character. And in fact, the fact that they've, elicited this response from you says just how good a job they do. I mean, not so much in, Jar Jar's case, but the point is, these people, they came in, they may want to do it just for a job. They may actually really be fans of material, and you're just killing it for them. You're just absolutely making them, miserable. I don't care if, maybe they're not the best people in real life. Even then, don't send death threats to these actors. They're just doing their jobs.
Guys, at the end of the day, this is a TV show. It is a visual medium of storytelling. These are characters. Separate the characters from the actors. Alright, just because you hate the character doesn't mean you should hate the actor. There's a big difference here.
And even if the actor doesn't do a good job, they still don't deserve death threats.
Okay, rant over.
With that out of the way.
Sorry, we had to get that off our chest, because I've been seeing those all week, and we just felt like we had to address that first and foremost, especially given how our last episode opened.
I almost feel like I regret doing that.
Like I said, we try to...
We try to have fun.
Yeah, we do try to have fun. Just, we don't want to be taken as, we're haters or anything.
No.
I still don't really like Johnny Walker. I don't hate him, and I especially don't hate the actor, so... Yeah, I wanted to make that clear.
Plus, there's clearly an even worse character. They made you sympathize with so much more, and then she turns out to be, the worst.
Mm-hmm. And we still got 3 episodes ahead of us, so who the hell knows which characters we're going to end up hating from here on out.
But we're not going to be sending them death threats.
Nope, definitely not.
No.
Yes, instead we are going to be watching episode 4, The World is Watching. I have a bad feeling about this one, because as you remember in the last episode, Bucky went all in Winter Soldier mode.
And he was being recorded.
Yeah, and something tells me that somebody leaked that shit to someone that's probably going to get him in big trouble. And given how much Bucky has been through so far, I really, truly fear for him at this point. Because even if he gets the mission done, who the heck knows what the consequences are going to be after this. Like, I really hope this doesn't end with him dying. Like, I am kind of getting legitimately worried at this point, because I don't think anybody significant's gonna die, but then again, Marvel has surprised us before.
Honestly, though, it's probably going to be very difficult to kill Bucky Barnes anyway.
I know he's practically unkillable, given how long he's lived and all the shit he's been through, but...
I don't think they're just going to kill him off.
I hope not. But, like,
he's... Not here.
He suffered so much, at this point it kind of feels like a mercy, almost. Not that, again, I don't want him to be killed off, but, like, something just keeps nagging at the back of my mind that something's gonna go down. Yeah, at this point, our biggest mystery that we know of that, you know, is the most pressing is who is the power broker? Because I've seen people, like, throwing out theories of who it could possibly be, and so far, like, the 3 biggest suspects we have are Baron Zemo, Sharon Carter, and Johnny Walker. I kind of can see the reasoning for all of them. Because the thing is, I feel like the power broker has to be somebody we know, because we're already halfway through this miniseries. So we know it wouldn't make sense for them to suddenly introduce someone new. It has to be somebody we know.
That or, you know, along those lines, but it's not the person we think it is. Like, it might be one of the, characters that has less screen time. So, like, it could be, what's his name, Battlestar?
True. Yeah. I guess that could be a
Yeah. I mean, I'm throwing out, because this is the kind of thing where, they like to screw with expectations.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to be like in WandaVision, where it was so very clear that, Agnes was the one behind a lot of things. I mean, she wasn't completely, but you knew from the start that something was up with her. With this, it's a lot more hard to decipher. Although, if I had to wager my bets, Sharon Carter seems like the most likely candidate, because we saw what happened last episode. She's pretty much resolved herself to a life of crime. She's had no problem taking out a legion of bad guys on her own. She's totally jaded now when it comes to the U.S. government and the idea of superheroes and everything. And we know that she has been in contact with someone in regards to Sam and Bucky, trying to take down the Flag Smashers. So something tells me she's more involved than we think. Which is a shame, because I like Sharon. I would like to see her get pardoned and actually, see her family again and go back to a normal life and all that, but something tells me that she might have gone off the deep end with all this. Any predictions, theories, anything you want to add before we start this?
I mean, I don't think we're going to get any reveal at this point. Maybe like in the next 2 episodes, but... Yeah, I don't think so. I think at most we're probably going to get the reveal that, we'll see Bucky fighting in the bar. The recording was uploaded to YouTube or TikTok or something.
Like, it's weird considering this is supposed to be like a crime hub. So you think they would be more against posting on public YouTube, but then again, this is the century we live in now, where people do this for stupid reasons. So. Who the heck knows? I will say, like, I've already seen people posting about this and being like, oh shit, oh damn, and I'm like, oh crap. So, let's brace ourselves, shall we? And let's get started. So, play.
No, wait, she's Mephisto. Carly's Mephisto. Zemo is Mephisto. And Sharon Carter is Mephisto.
Everyone's Mephisto.
Everyone's Mephisto. Everyone's Mephisto, 'cause it's Mephisto.
Wakanda forever.
Interesting way of deprogramming.
I mean, I know they had to deprogram him somehow.
This
is more a PTS trigger than it is brainwashing.
You're free. You're free.
Poor Bucky. I'd say Sebastian Stan is a way better actor than people give him credit for.
How could you free him?
I think this is really the chance he needed to stretch his chops.
Programming was removed from me like a rotten fur.
I'm grateful for that.
8 hours, White Wolf. Then we come for him.
Well, at least they have a contingency plan if he decides to betray them in that time.
While the Wakandans are here, you want Zemo. Bought us some more time.
Were you followed?
No.
How can you be so sure?
Because I know when I'm being followed. Early bombed a GRC supply depot.
What? What's the damage?
11 injured, 3 dead. They have a list of demands and are promising more attacks if those demands aren't met in full.
She's getting worse.
Surprised more people didn't die in that.
I have the will to complete this mission. Do the two of you.
Serum never corrupted Steve.
Touché. But there has never been another Steve Rogers, has there?
To be fair,
Not that you know of.
Well,
the other serums were made by Nazis. The only reason Steve didn't get that is because he had the one good German scientist.
Pillar of the community, right? Turkish delight.
Hey, Edmund.
The snack of betrayal.
Was funded and run by the GRC.
So why the hell did Bucky tell him the Wakandans were following him? They just lost their safety blanket.
This latest action by the radical. The GRC formally began drafting legislation known as the Patch Act, which would seek to restore traditional border regulations and fast-track the return to normalcy.
Well, your plan backfired.
Also brought attention and followers to the Flag Smasher cause.
It's almost like you guys don't know what you're doing.
Hey, Dora Milaji. Hey, wait.
Yes, make yourself.
Guys, you've all been caught red-handed.
Whoa. They're making themselves way more suspicious than necessary.
well,
I'm not from here, but I have a pretty good track record of helping out.
I know what happens when people say they're going to help out. Nothing. The Global Repatriation Council promised to send more teachers, supplies. That was 6 months ago.
I'm
What's
the
your name?
government.
Maybe I can make a
I'm the
call.
government.
You are.
I'm the reason
But I can't
nothing
trust you.
works.
I mean, to be fair though, they've doubled their population, and how can you get supplies together even within a 6-month time frame for that many people?
Still at least be in contact.
One for the day.
Would you even have enough supplies for that many people?
Lives down the lane.
What are you doing, Zemo?
Gandhi.
Turkish delight was always my son's favorite.
Stranger
Strangers with
danger!
candy.
Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
Friend Donya passed away.
I don't like them doing this tactic. It is very uncomfortable.
Starting to feel like a dead end.
Why are you letting him talk to small children?
Do you see these men there? They're very bad. Not to be trusted. Donya is our little secret, okay? Cute kids.
Big shock.
For 5 years, people have been welcomed into countries that have kept them out using barbed wire. There were houses and jobs. Folks were happy to have people around to help them rebuild. It wasn't just one community coming together, it was the entire world coming together. And then boom, just like that, it goes right back to the way it used to be. To them, at least Carly's doing something.
you really think her ends justify her means? Then she's no different than him or anybody else we fought. Keep talking.
Leaving you to turn on me once we get to Carly. I prefer to keep my leverage.
You want to see what someone can do with leverage? Don't engage him. He's just going to extort you into that stupid head tilt thing. Let me make a call.
Staring contest.
Jared Blossom team.
No, you go ahead.
Can't help
feel a favor coming on.
Oh
We
boy.
found camp, but no one here is telling us shit. Zemo found out the funeral is later today, but he's holding us hostage with the information.
And that surprises you?
What we're doing will outlive the legacy of that shield.
That shield is a monument to a bygone era. A reminder of all the people history just left out. If anything, that shield should be destroyed.
Something she and Sam have in common.
This serum is how we make change.
Carly Morgenthau is too dangerous for you guys to be pulling this shit. How'd you find us?
I'm wondering when he'd catch up to them.
To walk around Amphibia without drawing attention. No more keeping us in the dark. You can start by telling us why you broke him out of prison.
He did that himself, technically.
Oh, this better be an unbelievable explanation.
Take it easy before it gets weird.
But the person closest to her died. She's vulnerable. If there's any time to reason with her, it's now.
No, wait, no. No, stop. Hold on, stop. Okay, I think we're way past reasoning with her. We'll deal with you later.
I'm sure it will all come to an agreeable conclusion. My associate is just up ahead.
I'm sure it will. This is feeling like when that little girl led Bruce Banner into that cabin and Black Widow ended up being there.
I think when we come back, Zemo's going to have beat them both up and escaped.
Or my father.
Possible.
They imposed struggle and hardship on us. They labelled us as criminals for pushing back. But the struggle is what brings us all together. People who have nothing in common. For we are, after all, simply one world and one people.
You got a lot of nerve saying that after all the people you killed.
Saw you back there.
No.
I came along.
Sure you did.
I just want to talk.
Bold of you. So you want me to stop because people are getting hurt, right? But Sam, what if I'm making the world a better place?
It's not a better place if you're killing people. It's just different.
Well, you're going to ruin everything.
Do you really want his blood on your hands? This guy I know.
So you're just itching for a
You
fight.
know more about super soldiers than anyone else on the planet. You have more serum, right?
So,
Are you going to increase your army? You're killing innocent people.
they're not innocent. They're roadblocks in my journey and I'd kill them again if I had to.
Wow.
No, I didn't mean it like that. You tricked me into sounding like...
Like what?
The people I'm fighting are trying to take your home, Sam.
Carly Morgenthau, you're under arrest.
Oh, you suck.
No, Carly,
Tricking me
wait.
until your backup arrives.
No, I think we had enough time to talk.
Yeah, that's
Where'd you
okay.
go?
No. You blew it.
Yeah, no,
You blew it. Yep. Wasn't quite what I expected, but ultimately the outcome's the same.
I lost her. This place is a maze.
Ooh. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Is this what I think it is?
You gonna actually destroy that, or are you gonna keep it? Destroy it. Good. Right in the face. Oh, son of a bitch. God damn it. Fuck. Always doing the Zemo head tilt. Well, we know where this is going.
Did you find the vials?
They've been destroyed.
Good.
It's the power bucket.
Oh boy.
Play revolutionary on borrowed time. We'll go. I want the serum back, or I will find you, and I will end you.
We cannot fight two wars and win.
I'll deal with the power broker when the time comes. We separate them. And then we kill Captain America.
Yeah, that's gonna go down well.
If you had been, hypothetically that is, would you have taken it?
No.
No, I That's aggressive.
I don't blame him. Means he can't get drunk.
Super soldiers cannot be allowed to exist.
Isn't that how gods talk?
Hmm.
And if that's how you feel, what about Bucky?
Exactly.
Blood isn't always the solution.
Something's not right about Walker.
You don't say.
Well, I know crazy when I see one. Because I am crazy.
Can't argue with that.
Again in the shield. I didn't.
It's crazy, boy.
Well, Steve definitely didn't. How do you want the rest of this conversation to go, Sam? Huh? Yeah. Should I put down a shield? Make it fair?
Whoa! Ooh, now we're gonna play tug of war.
Hi, John Walker. Captain America.
I don't care.
Take it easy. You might want to fight Bucky before you tangle with the Dora Milaji.
The Dora Milaji don't have jurisdiction here.
The Dora Milaji have jurisdiction wherever the Dora Milaji find themselves to be.
They do what they want.
Look, I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Don't you? You fucking idiot. He just said it. But that's none of my business.
Do something.
Looking strong, John.
Jafar, he's our man. If he can't do it, great!
Alright, let's talk about this.
You know you can leave, dude. They're all distracted. Yep. See ya. Oof. Oof. Oh.
Oh.
She disarmed him.
Bust down your James.
I like she knew exactly where to do that.
I mean, that arm is from Wakanda, so...
Yeah. They didn't take it out of spite. Technically speaking, it is
You know
theirs.
they can do that?
That's convenient.
No.
He just got his ass handed to him.
They weren't even super soldier.
The Dora Milaje, it's really hard to take them down.
How long has it been now and he's sporting he's starting to sport a beard?
I mean, you shave in the morning and practically grow a beard by the end of the day, so.
I can't believe you pulled it.
He's got a little more than fuzz. Also, John Walker sporting a beard, how come Battlestar isn't?
You consistently
He doesn't grow hair as fast.
in the heat of battle.
Being Cap's the first time I've had the chance to do something that actually feels right.
God, imagine how many lives we could have saved that day if we had that, Sarah.
Hello?
Hello, is this Sarah?
Huh.
Yeah, who's this? My name is Carly Morgenthau. I'm trying to figure out if I need to kill your brother.
I thought I could trust him.
I got the impression that he and I have some things in common.
My world doesn't matter to America, so why should I care about its mascot?
I like you, Sarah. It reminds me of me. I need to meet with Sam, alone. I'm going to send you the coordinates to pass along.
Why me?
Because he needs to know that I'm serious. And I need to know that he won't betray my trust again. Otherwise...
Instead of meeting Sam here, I can always meet with you and AJ and Lil Cass there.
How do you know all this?
Out back. By the dock.
She said what?
I mean, we carry all our personal information on our phones.
Back and
It's
open
not
that
a
back.
huge leap in
That's it.
logic to see.
Carly called Sarah. She threatened my nephews. She said, come along.
I'm coming with you.
Yeah, that's gonna go over well.
I was going to ask you to join me. But do the world a favour and let me go.
It's Walker.
Should you put on that mask real fast? Uh-oh. good at throwing sharp objects in this movie. Oof. Oh no.
Great.
What'd you do? I've got Lamar.
Stay there.
Okay.
What's with all the knives?
That's what I was saying.
You're welcome.
Ooh. Oh boy. Oh, you done it now. Dude, run. He's gonna kill you.
Where is she? It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
He doesn't care.
Ooh.
And the world is watching.
Yeah, man, you're done. You're done. She's still there watching. It was at this moment he realized he fucked up. He definitely said someone would die. Like, I could justify some of his actions, and I get he was enraged at that point given his friend just got killed, but...
I'm not... Well, he thinks that his friend is killed. I'm holding out judgment yet because this is a franchise based on a comic book, and death is kind of a toy in comic books, so I'm not exactly calling Battlestar for dead yet.
So I guess there's a possibility. I mean, for the character's sake, but I think they kind of made it seem
It's
like...
a comic book movie. They're not dead till they're dead. And even then...
Just saying, his head cracked against the pillar. And he's not a super soldier, so...
They're not dead till they're dead.
You say so. The music was a lot more somber.
It was like making me think that there was going to be a post-credits, but no.
Something tells me we might not get it for this miniseries unless it's like at the
very end. I'm surprised though that this is seen first by everybody and Bucky's video has yet to materialize that we know of.
Keep in mind it was all criminals and stuff who were like filming them. They, you know, the whole honor among thieves type thing. It could be they just like kept it for their own amusement, not necessarily to put online for everyone to see. But in this case, he was in the full public. People were live streaming that shit.
Full in public.
He caused an international incident. You know the U.S. is gonna freaking shit can him for this.
Oh boy.
Wow. I said something would go down in this, and because the way they were building it up, especially after he got his ass kicked by the Wakandans and after he stole the super soldier serum, you knew something was going to happen to make him cross the line, and there you go. Like I said, I don't want to hate Johnny Walker, but at this point, come on. And I know people are still going to make the argument that, you know, he was justified and that he was trying to go up against, you know, terrorists who had killed people and that he was acting out of grief for his friend. You know, I know there's going to be arguments for that, but at the same time, he still killed someone dressed as Captain America, someone who was begging for their life and was not responsible for his friend's death, and he did it with the original Cap shield. That cannot be overlooked.
Also, let's not ignore the obvious allegory to events in the past year.
Yeah, white man of power proceeding over a minority who uses excessive force while being videotaped. That sounds familiar.
And winds up basically killing somebody while they're begging for their life.
If I thought the commentary was heavy-handed before, this takes the cake.
They're not being the least bit subtle about it.
I don't blame them at this point.
No, honestly, like, again, it's already been addressed earlier on, with Sam and his family, and then with Isaac, and now Isaiah, excuse me, and now this. It's like there's
this.
Yeah, it's like they're not shying away from it. They're definitely making it known that this is a statement.
Yep. Especially given how much they really humanize Carly in this. Because again, I still really do not agree with her method of, killing people until things get back to the way they were. Because first off, that's a stupid plan. It's not going to work. And you even see her plan backfire on her at the beginning. Because it's like, oh, you stole supplies so you could help people? Cool, well now you just made it so that it was easy for those people you were trying to screw to pass legislation to further restrict the borders. You just made things worse for everyone. I do I really like her interactions with Sam and how he actually is getting through to her and how this is maybe not the best path she's taking. Like, she obviously still is kind of hell-bent on it, but I think you're starting to see the cracks in her whole method, and she's starting to second-guess herself, maybe.
And I mean, with Sam, it's more poignant because even though he was an Avenger, I think he did it more out of, helping Steve out than, for actually wanting to be an Avenger.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because even at, the risk of, isolating himself and being persecuted, he's still stuck by him. So we know for a fact anything he's done up to this point has been out of loyalty. Because I found it interesting that she actually wanted to recruit him for this. Because when you think of what he's been through so far, it kind of makes sense. Obviously, the methods of how they do it is going to be the deal breaker, but I can see, how she would kind of, relate to him and everything and want him on their side. Because I said, if it wasn't for the extreme situation, I probably would have agreed, and, I'm sure maybe Sam might have considered it.
I think Sarah's going to sell the boat.
After all this.
I don't think she's going to wait up for Sam at this point.
She's going to sell the boat. She's going to move somewhere into obscurity and be like, don't you be telling people about me on your missions no more.
She's going to want nothing more to do with him.
I mean, he's still her brother, so obviously she still cares about him, but I wouldn't blame her if she's
going to want to distance herself from him after all this.
I'm still surprised they found out that much, because all Sam did was mention his sister, and somehow they were able to find out, who she was, where she lived, her sons, all of that.
As I said, you're carrying all this personal information on your mobile devices. You're, willingly talking to Alexa or Siri or, Google. Nothing's private anymore.
I'm just saying, they've been constantly on the run. They have that level of technology to hack all that shit. Just saying.
I don't think they'd have, very far to dig. I really don't.
I guess. And meanwhile, Zemo's just sitting in the corner, sipping his tea, watching everyone in amusement as they totally fuck up trying to capture him. It's like he knew that he was in the clear, that no matter who was going after him, he'd have an easy out.
All he has to do is let them fight amongst themselves, and,
He's really good at doing that.
He knows by now. I mean, that's basically the basis of Civil War, was that he was trying to, set everybody against each other, and he, going about his merry way while they did. So it's just par for the course for him.
He's like, I don't trust this guy. You really should take him out. Are you going to let him talk to you that way? Again, we should be hating Zemo because of, what he's done, because of what he's been doing. Yet I still find myself agreeing with him a lot of the time, which is messed up. Like, I was really glad he destroyed that super soldier serum, because if he kept it, that would have been way out of character, and then
that would have been
I would have had even more reason to, like, really hate him. But no, I'm glad he followed through on that, because ultimately, that's a good thing. They don't need any more super soldiers, obviously.
Like, I could see him trying to prevent any more from coming, but yeah, ultimately, it is refreshing to see that he ultimately chose to just get rid of it instead.
Like, he could have followed through on the job and actually killed her. She was at his mercy, but no, he did the more logical thing and prevented anything further. Too bad he missed that one vial. For the record, I would not take that super soldier serum. That's basically the equivalent of steroids. And we all know steroids have their side effects and whatnot, and heck, the fact that you can't drink anymore alone puts me off of it. Not that I'm an alcoholic, but still, I enjoy my occasional drink. But now, damn. I guess this is the way they're gonna have the shield taken away from Johnny Walker and go into the hands of Sam. Maybe this is what finally convinces him to take it up. Yep. But now I'm wondering what's going to happen with him and Carly as a result. They were starting to get on decent, terms. Like, he could have potentially talked her out of stuff, but I think at this point, that's gone, especially once he takes up that shield. Because now he actually does have a shield to hide behind and gives her a reason to kill him. Although something tells me Johnny Walker's not going to take this depromotion line down. If I had to imagine anything, this is probably going to end with Carly and John going head to head, super soldier to super soldier. And it's going to be up to Sam to, stop them before they kill each other. That's my guess, anyway. Any thoughts?
Obviously, they're going to try and, take the shield from him, and he's going to disagree. He may even wind up joining with Carly just because, now the government's after him.
I don't think he will join with Carly because she's basically the reason why he got demoted. Was going to get demoted. So if anything, I imagine his vendetta against her is going to be increased tenfold. And not only that, but he's going to be unrestricted now. No government told him back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, if he's not fighting for the government at this point, it's
revenge. They killed his friend. I know you said that he might not be dead, but something tells me he is, and that's why he's going to go off the deep end and take them down out of pure blind fury.
But I mean, let's see who he's against at this point. He's against Sam and Bucky. He's against Carly. He's against Zemo. He's sort of against Wakanda. And then he'll...
Why would you grab her shoulder?
Yeah.
Why would you ever touch anyone from that group? Because you were just begging for death.
And if he's not willing to let go of the shield, he's against the government. Nobody's on his side. He's going to have to pick somebody to ally with. Because I don't think he's going to go it alone.
I feel like he will.
I really don't think he's going to go it alone. I think because he's already gone off the deep end, he's going to pick somebody to ally with. Just, for his own means.
He's not going to ally with anyone, and I'll tell you why. What happens when an angry, disenfranchised white male, gets power and has people he has a vendetta against? What has been happening in recent years to a lot of men that's happened to?
But I've seen a lot of things like this where, they go rogue. And then it's like the people that they would normally be against, the people they should have every reason to be against, they wind up working with. So I would not be at all surprised if he does the thing that everybody expects him not to do and team up with Carly. Or he works with Sharon Carter.
Oh, the supposed power broker?
Mm.
I don't know. Because the way they've been building him up is that he's getting no respect because of, he's the new guy stepping into an established role, and he can't throw his weight around or exercise his power no matter where he goes. He's already had his ass handed to him, twice now by people that, to him, he should have easily defeated. So at this point, he's not only going to be, full of rage, full of vengeance, but he's going to be going on a power trip. He's going to want to prove himself and exercise that super soldier serum by taking out everybody that pissed him off. That's what I think's going to happen.
We'll see.
Yep.
We'll see. We often know that things don't often go the way that you would think they would go. Mm-hmm. They tend to, throw logic to the side and do the thing where, the villain, the former good guy is now in league with the people he should be completely against.
You say so. Just saying, I know, I've studied villains, I know how they work, and I know what happens when a good guy suddenly goes bad. They do some rather unpredictable things. And I mean, hardcore shit. But we're gonna have to wait a week for that. At this point, we have 2 episodes left, and definitely next episode, Sam's gonna get that shield. There's no getting around it at this point.
Well, either that or the final episode. But
I feel like the finale of next episode is going to end with him finally taking up the shield.
Yeah.
It has to. Because, come on. And aside from that, like we said, it's going to be a whole international incident, and we know that Carly's days are kind of numbered at this point. Honestly, I will be really shocked if she survives all this. Because she has, 3 different entities now breathing down her neck. It's, her days are numbered, I hate to say. And then, of course, Zemo. Something tells me he's gonna fucking just disappear out of nowhere. He's gonna do what he needs to do, and then...
He'll disappear, and then he'll come back in a position of power. As they tend to do.
He'll be the new Dr. Doom. Until next time, when we can wash the blood off of what we just watched. I am Kat MacBerrie.
I'm Doug MacBerrie.
And remember, kids, violence is not the answer. But that's none of my business.
That's how you know you fucked up.